Welcome to the Happy Hacker with Ambition. It's all about my ponies, Tia, Indie Pony, Ginny and Rosie, my friend Laura and her ponies, Hector, Bally and Lady, and her daughter and her ponies, Pixie and Donny, what we get up to and the ups and downs of general pony ownership in the UK.
Okay, so the vet was delayed yesterday, and I got thoroughly cold, even though I did have my hot water bottle in the car with me, and I didn't record what Howard was telling me. But what it is that it seems like some of the pus from the original infection has got trapped in a hard lumpy bit, and that it didn't seem to, it was slightly uncomfortable for her, and as he said, well, she's not lame, and I went, no, she is lame. So I trotted her up and down our paths here, and he went, oh yeah, which was good. So you know, because I'd watched her, as you heard, and she was very lame. So what she's on is some bute twice a day. He wants me to do exercise with her in hand or ridden. It's up to me. Whilst the ground is so hard, Blaze, the donkey, once the ground is so hard, as it's so hard, I'll be literally doing it in hand with her. I'll get her over some raised poles. I'll be good for her to do it anyway. I will put a bridle on her so she knows she's got to do some work. Ground is solid. It's cold. We haven't got the snow some people have got, but we have got, yeah, it's cold. I'm better off outside than being inside. As soon as I go inside I start sneezing. I'm probably going to start sneezing again here now. When I spoke to Howard, he needs to know in a week's time how Indy is. Which is next Monday, isn't it? You know, and there she was yesterday. So there he is. He's got like a big cotton bud digging into the hole where she'd injured herself. Now, bear in mind, she tried to kick my head in the other day when I was just cleaning it, because it's obviously sore. So there he is, pressing it, pulling it around, and I'm saying to him, just be careful. Obviously, the thing is, I'm wary, whereas Howard is a lot taller than me as well, but you get a lot closer, don't you, when you're doing stuff like that? So you go right in close. So, but she was so good there, you know, she was really good, and we took a rug off, and we were sort of, she did try to kick his head in when he took her rug off, which I was like, for God's sake, you horrible pony. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry, but it is nasty, and he doesn't think it's a secondary infection. He thinks it's the same residue of the infection. He doesn't think that she needs antibiotics, which is also good, because they were a nightmare to get into her. You know, we did it, but obviously it wasn't that easy, was it? Nothing with Indy's easy. So if you think when you've got a little hole in, say, in your leg, and then think of it as I would say a £2 coin size outside of the hole, surrounding it, that is hard. And he squelched it about, and he said, we just need to get everything moving and for it to come in. He said to me about keeping her out. Now, normally I'd go, yep, I'll just chuck her out because that's easy. However, Rosie likes to come in, but she doesn't like to be the only one in. And so I went, well, perhaps we could put somebody else in, and Laura went, "Oh, Ginny in Indy's stable." I went, "Oh, I don't know. I forget. Ginny's not as big as I think she is. I didn't think she'd be big enough." And I went, "Well, we could put Tia in." And she went, "Well, Tia don't like being in." And I said, "Well, neither does Ginny." So we decided the best bet was to keep it as we are. She's not in for hours. And then she'll be out walking around in doing all her exercise. She'll be out for at least 8 hours, 9 hours. And then what I will do, I'll do in-hand stuff with her today. And I'll do in-hand stuff with her tomorrow. We don't think... I mean, the fact he wants to hear from me in a week, I find slightly concerning. But I'm not gonna stress about it. I think probably Indy's on the danger list, and that's why Jenny didn't come. But I just think, I'm glad I called the vet, and as I said to Laura, he's sending me a box of bute as well, because he went, "Oh, I know you've got bute for Tia," and I went, "Oh, I know, but I'm using Rapidly Up on Indy and not on the lovely Tia." So Indy, I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Because I said to him I'd ridden her and she'd been fine and there'd been no swelling or anything when I'd ridden her. And I said, honestly, it was like flying Indy Airways. And he just looked at me and went, "I won't ride. I won't get one of those." He said, "Look at them." He said, "Think how high off the ground I'd have to be." And I went, "Well, I was flying." And he went, "I just wouldn't do it." He said, "They're dangerous animals." He said, "I don't understand why you want to be near them." This is a man who likes cows.
Okay, so that was a week ago when I recorded that. You can hear now that I have lost my cold. And I'm recording this inside in the warm and the dry with Blueberry snugged up next to me. Indy is still lame. She still has a small swelling. The bute arrived this morning, so I will be giving her some more bute. I've emailed Howard today to ask for more information because he said that he would quite like to ultrasound her if it still wasn't right. And I've said that perhaps we give it another week with the bute, her on bute and everything, because obviously with the weather all last week and with me not being very well, I haven't really been able to do the exercise that I wanted to do with her. So I'm waiting to hear back from him to hear what he thinks. But in herself, she is quite happy. She's out with the rest of the herd. She's mixing all right, but she is slightly lame, and that's not right for Indy. So I'll keep you posted on how she is. Thank you so much for listening to The Happy Hacker with Ambition. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. By subscribing to your podcast provider, that helps me make more podcasts. Thank you so much.